Oh, good evening, everyone. It's been a day only because I've not felt well. I don't know where to put this. How about right here for right now? So I haven't felt well. Yeah, starting to get this stuffy head, scratchy throat, post-nasal drip, and then the front of my nose running like a sieve unless I'm on my, like, daytime, nighttime, cold medicines. And I tried my Flonase, and I need to find my albuterol, probably. So, but I did some detail cleaning the other day, and then this whole weather's been wacky, so that's not helping. And in the meantime, I have a new humidifier here. So I have a little bit of mouthwash in the water, and then it has one of those menthol pads in it. And that seems to be helping. Also, my indoor plants aren't too happy. I only have one that looks really good, and the others are looking like they're struggling. So hopefully, that's humidity is going to help with those plants. And the fact that I'm here to actually nurture them. I think I need to transplant them all with some fresh dirt, though. So that will be on next month's agenda. So the good news is Bill gets to go home soon. They took his wound back out today. They removed the catheter. He went to a urologist Tuesday. He's just thrilled about that. So that's good news. That's good news. Most infections are cleared up and gone. He's just got this little sore on his behind, like on one cheek. So it's just sitting too long or something. But they just put some kind of medicine on it, and it's been doing okay, as far as I can tell. So the only problem is if he goes to exercise, his oxygen level drops some. I don't know how much. So they're not happy about that. So they're going to see if insurance will cover one of those oxygen machines for at home, and then get one that he can carry with him if he'd like to go walking, because he needs to get exercise and walk. But they think there's a spot on his lung. It showed up in original x-rays back in December, but when I mentioned it, he would poo-poo me about it. And then he went to see his VA heart doctor, who brought the notion up that maybe he should get his lungs looked at. Today he mentioned that he thought he felt like he still had water on his lungs. I'm like, you still have water on your lungs. And didn't say anything about having water on your lungs in the first place. He says, well, I really don't know. It just seems like it because I'm still coughing stuff up. So I'm like, well, probably should have that checked. So he sees his heart doctor on the 3rd, which is not too many days off. Yay. And we'll see where things go from there. Pray, pray, pray. If there is indeed some fluid he doesn't have or get pneumonia, pray, 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 please, if there was a spot of some sort on one of the lungs somewhere and they missed it, because the first place he went when he started having chest pain said they thought they saw something, and that was back in December. So pray that he's going to be okay. I hate to think that he went through triple bypass surgery and those 3 infections, and plus the new vent in the other chamber, just to have something like that happen. But pray also that if there is something that needs to be found, that they do find it and they can treat it. So that's where we're at right now. I'm totally missing Fluffy. You know, she passed away on me back in November, and I think about her almost every day when I'm home, and I try not to think about her. I just feel bad because I couldn't have done more for her, been a better pet owner, you know how we do. I don't know. She lived to be 15, and that's probably an average age for border collies, but she was a mix. She just looked like a border collie. But when I did the research on all the different breeds, she would have been like somewhere between 12, 16, 12, 15, and she lived 15. So I just hate to see her go the way she went. It was sad. So on that note, I'm trying to think if there's anything I've left out. If anyone can think of anything I can eat, raw or fix, stew, soup, something. It's like onion, garlic. Peppers are good for the lungs, garlic for everything, onions for the heart, and all of it works for the sinuses mostly. So I just can't be high sodium, salt, sugar, you know, stuff like that, cholesterol, and that sort of thing. So without further ado, I just want to say hi. Missed y'all. I'll try to come up with some content besides these type of videos. We're going to be wrapping these things up hopefully in the future soon, and then we'll be on spring. And what do y'all think about somebody ran into me at the lighthouse and suggested if I miss my dog that much and if I'd like to get another one, don't not do it because other people say not to do it. He's like, he put off replacing or getting another one after his passed away. And he said, looking back now, he wouldn't have waited as long. So he told me, he says, don't deprive yourself of that joy. I got to thinking about that. There's a whole lot of joy I've deprived myself of over all the years. And I think I need to start thinking about all these things. And am I afraid to have some joy? Am I afraid to enjoy things? Am I afraid something's going to go haywire, wrong, or fall apart if things start going better or well, or, you know, start having fun or living life, or, you know, have another pet, get another job. I would love to have another job, I think. Just need something to make or help you feel viable. And I don't know what's out there for somebody who's 69, but I keep thinking there's probably something I could do. I need to retrain myself on keyboards, the computers, laptops, different things in order to step up my game because it's been so long. And then I went through all that stuff with the car wrecks and the shingles and all that messed my head up. And I doubt myself. And I shouldn't. Do y'all do that? Have y'all been through some stuff where you got real sick or ill? It took you a while to bounce back and you wondered if you ever were going to. So, right before Bill got sick, I got sick all of November. Fluffy passed away. She got sick, passed away middle of November. I started feeling better the end of November, but then it was the 3rd or 5th of December when Bill started having chest pains and went to the hospital, and this whole journey with Bill began. So I'm kind of looking forward to him getting healthier and me picking up where I left off. But now I got to get over this. And do I want to work from home or go out and work in the public? Because I've always worked in the public sector. I either was a clerk, worked in offices, cashiered, almost ran a small town grocery store for my one boss after I got out of high school. He was training me in all the different departments. Yeah, well, anyway, that was so many decades ago. So now I'm wondering, where do we start when we haven't done anything for a while? All that's behind us. Where do you pick up and go from here? So, on that note, I should let you go. Please pray that whatever happened to my van, it didn't damage the block, it didn't blow the head gasket. It's pretty affordable and not going to break the bank, because with all the medical bills for all bills, necessities, and because of the 3 different infections bouncing back and forth between the hospital and the nursing home, some didn't get covered, some said it wasn't pre-authorized, different stuff like that. And so he's going to have a humongous amount of medical bills, we think. So unless just by miracle somebody helps pick them up, and then we could go from there. Anyway, thank you all for everything, and I pray you all stay safe, stay warm, dry, and healthy, because we don't need people being sick and passing stuff around, okay? If I haven't thought of anything that I usually talk to you about that I haven't for a while, remind me, because it's been so long I don't know. I did find out one of my cousin-in-laws passed away. That's pretty sad. Somebody else close to the family, one of my kids from way back when, their mom's not doing well and they're concerned about her. Other than that, I can't think of anything. Everything else is going pretty good so far for most of them. So I'm just going to say bye now. Love you all. Stay safe.